Hello everybody, Carolyn here. Today I'm going to be doing a setting up my binders for comebacks video, and we're going to be doing Stray Kids today. Originally I was going to do Stray Kids and Monster X in the same video, and then I was getting all of the fillers ready and I realized that I simply cannot do these all in the same video because, like, what the heck, like, it's just gonna be too much. But today I'm working with Meowcafe, so we're gonna do two separate videos, one for Monster X and one for Stray Kids with Meowcafe. They sent me some of their new binders. They sent me their new A4 manifest binder, and I'm so excited. They sent it in 3 different colors. So we have the indigo color. They also sent me a red color, a dark red, and I do want to use this for Stray Kids, though I do think I'm going to use it for Stray Kids for maybe their next era. I would like to move the previous era hop cards into the indigo binder with Karma, and then we could do like the next era in this binder. So I'm really excited about that. And we'll go through this binder in more detail. And then they also sent me an icy blue color that I'll be using for Monster X, and it's so beautiful and I'm so excited. It's like my favorite color, and like putting my favorite people in my favorite color. I'm just so excited. So yes, Monster X and Stray Kids are my 2 male alt groups, if you guys don't know, and I love them both so much, and I'm so excited. I collect full group for both groups, so there's a lot of stuff coming on the channel over the next couple of weeks, so I'm super excited. So yeah, really quick, we're gonna go through the inclusions of this album, and then we are going to talk about how we're storing everything this era. So yes. First of all, we have the ceremony version, and then we also have the Hooray version, which are the 2 normal versions of the album. So these come with double-sided photo cards. They also come with a mini poster and a player ticket set and a postcard set. And then also the photo book and the CD. I've already done a full unboxing of both of these. Something that's different for Stray Kids this era is the 2 normal versions would normally have the same set of photo cards within them. It's different this time because each album has its own set of photo cards. So, which is really fun. I think it's fun for them to do that, kind of switch things up a little bit. And this also comes with a mini poster, player ticket set, stickers, postcards. So yes, this is the limited Karma version. I've also already done an unboxing of this version. It comes with the photo cover set, so you can change the photo of whichever member, or you can do a group photo. They have a photo book, CD. This comes with 2 photo cards, so you get a solo member photo card and then a unit card. There's a clear binder photo set. So these are like trading card size, and then they do come with a binder page. It's not PVC free. I won't be using it. And then there's also a Karma wristband set and a folded poster. This is the compact version. I'm getting a lot of compact versions from my group orders, so I didn't buy any personally yet, but these come with the trading card set, a photo card, and then the envelope and CD. So not a lot going on here. The photo cards are also pre-order only, which is why I focused on these a lot for my group order. 1, because this version of the album is inexpensive compared to the other versions of the album, and 2, these photo cards are pre-order only compared to the Hooray and the ceremony version, where you're going to be able to get photo cards for like a while, and also these were available in the US, so I was less worried about these. This is the accordion version of the album, so there's 8 different versions. Each member is a different color, as you can see here. They have a matching CD plate for whatever color their album is, and then it also comes with an envelope, photo cards, a 2-cut photo, which is random. This photo doesn't show it, but there's also a POB photo card that comes with it. So you get a normal photo card and then also a POB photo card. And I will be collecting both because I'm crazy. Finally, we have the version everyone's talking about. This is the Nemo version for this era. It's also called the Skzoo, the Karma Skzoo version. And I just opened these for a TikTok like right before I started filming this video. These are so freaking cute. I will show you the Leebit that I'm keeping. My friend is getting the other 2 that I pulled, but because she paid for them, I just picked them up for her because she doesn't live near a K-pop store. And I could not resist but to get one for myself to open. And they're super fun. It comes with 1 of 8 Skzoo key rings. And the Skzoos are really great quality. A lot of people were worried about them, like myself and my friends included, that the Skzoos were like not going to be great quality, but I'm so excited. I'm gonna put little Leave It on my work bag, I think. I'm so excited to have him. And yes, there is the package box that it comes in, the Skzoo keyring, the acrylic NFC charm, the photo card set, the Skzoo profile card set, the random photo card, and then a pre-order photo card. So yes, all of these things were random. I figured it would be, one of the cards would be identical to whatever Skzoo you pulled. It's completely random. All of these things are completely random. So yeah, I did pull a Lino photo card though in my Leave It one. So that was really fun. I also pulled Jisung, which nobody's surprised about because it was a Lino album. But anyways, those are all of the versions. There's also a couple of vinyl versions this era. There's a Skid Shop vinyl, there's a Target exclusive vinyl, and then there's just the regular vinyl. So those come with like group photo cards. So that is the only other thing here. And then of course, you know me, I collect Chan and Lino POBs every single era because of everything that is going on with the US mail currently, and I don't love any of it. I hate all of it. But because of what's happening, I do think that I'm going to only set up for things that I know I have coming in my group order. I want so many things from this comeback, but I'm just, until I have a better idea of like what life is gonna look like moving forward, at least for a little bit, I don't want to set up for anything else because it'll just make me sad. So the only other thing I'm gonna set up besides what I'm getting from my group order, which I'll show you what I'm getting from my group order, is I'm gonna set up for the HMV set because one, I already have stuff in Japan that needs to be shipped anyways, so buying a couple extra photo cards from Makari Japan on Neokyo it's probably better because I have like literally 3 photo cards sitting in Japan that are gonna run out of storage, so I do need to ship those at some point because they're cards I've been looking for so long. So like, and also my hollow stuff is there too, so I'm just like, But yeah, the HMV set I'm gonna do because HMV B, I think, is technically the set I'm collecting because it is the LA set. So I'll have to double check that HMVB is the not LA Encore, LA Soundcheck set. And then I also am going to be collecting OT8 for Everline because that's the Washington DC Soundcheck set. And those are 2 of the stops that I went to this past tour, and I really want to have OT8 for those. Let's talk about what I'm getting and what I'm setting up for here. So I'm just doing Chan and Lino this era. I did have an open Seungmin claim, so I considered also collecting him, but then it got filled literally like yesterday. So I'm super excited that all of my spots were filled for my group order, especially this time around because like, I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. So the more people, the better, right? I'm gonna be doing OT8 for Target, Barnes & Noble, and then OT4 for Walmart because there's only 4 unit cards. And then I have Aladdin, Apple Music, Blue Dream Media, Dear My Muse, Everline, Fan Shop, the Skzoo version, Makestar, Music Korea, Music Plant, Soundwave, With Mew, Yes24, The Fans Pre-Listening, and I think that's it. I really do want the JYP Japan cards too because they look so cute. Oh, they're so cute. I do not live near a K-pop Nara. I did not get the K-pop Nara cards. I'm really sad about it. If anyone has Chan and Linos and they're selling them, I would love to buy them from you. I do want other things from the pop-up. I'm trying to limit how much I'm sending to my Korean address right now. So I really do want to get like the 30K won benefits for each week. And then like this pop-up stamp card is so cute. I feel like it's gonna be really expensive, but you know. And then there's a couple of other like Soundwave, like I want some of this stuff as well. I'm just not gonna set up for it today, and we can always set up for it later. Like say this thing happens for a week and then the government is like, oh, just kidding, which is highly possible, may happen. I just don't want to set up for anything extra right now just because it's so unpredictable, like what's going to happen. So let's move into the binder. Was trying to figure out what sleeves I wanted to use this era. I think we're going to use a combination of sleeves because there are some sets that are like OT4. I have some unit cards I'm collecting, some group photo cards. This is the inside of the binder also. There's a couple things that come with this binder. first of all, you get the collection list. So this has everything that fits inside of the K-Keep A4 Plus binders. And here's the back side. There's the slim and the A4 standard pages on the back side. So yes. Okay. So it comes with that. And then I also have the A4 Plus 6 tab dividers. So I think I'm going to use these. And then I do also have the binder backboard for the A4 Plus binder. These all come with the A4 Plus binder. So you can get these things separately on Meowcafe, but you don't have to. So yeah, we're gonna set up this in my typical fashion. I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to use the dividers. I'm so indecisive when it comes to dividers. Sometimes I think that I want like my collection covered, and sometimes I like to be able to see my collection under the binder backboards. So I don't know. We'll try it out and we can always change it. That's the great thing about photo card collections, is you can always change things up if you want. And I do also have the binder shield here. So I'm gonna put that in. I'm not gonna tighten it yet, but I will put the dividers in here. And these dividers are fun because they have a pocket on the front and the back. So you can either store like large inclusions, or if you wanted to make like a decorative cover for your binder for like each section, which is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh, I could do like a hop version and then also like a karma version. So anyways, I also am going to, oh, let me show you this before we get too deep into it too. They also sent me some of their photo card sleeves. These are the 78 by 133 millimeter ones, and these are made for Stray Kids tour cards, and I'm so excited. We're not storing any today, but I will show you. I will show you them because I'm really excited about them. And I'm excited to re-sleeve my tour cards with these. So I will. This is one of the ones I still have up from trade for Skids 5 o'clock, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have sleeves for these because especially for trading them too, it's really nice to have something that you can put them in to protect them. So anyways, I'm really excited to have these as well. These are like a new product from them, and I was so excited when they dropped these because we have needed these, especially because like so many people in like the United States and Europe were able to get cards from the Dominate Tour. Like the Dominate Tour trading cards, they brought them along with them, which was so fun. So I feel like a lot more people have them to trade now. But okay, getting into what we're doing for Stray Kids, I am going to be using the A4 standard 8 pocket sleeves. Now we've tried this before, but last time I did a combination of 9 pockets and 8 pockets, and I didn't like that. So this time we're just gonna do 8 pockets. So let me get this set up. These should fit my fillers too. There are a couple of pages that I may want to switch to A4 Slim later, but for right now, my fillers won't fit A4 Slim. So for right now, we're going to keep the fillers in here, even if something ends up. This is where we're going to start. We are going to start, oh my God. Also, I'm not storing any Minchan POBs in here. I do still have my A5 wide binder for Minchan, so we will get to that later in the video. But oh my gosh. So there are a couple pages. I might even like insert pages and then just like put the fillers on a different page or something, just so I remember like what we're doing. But so much. These are my custom Skzoo fillers. A lot of people have asked me to like open an Etsy shop and sell these. And I've definitely considered it. We're gonna do the Karma version first because it makes the most sense to do Karma first. I do think I'm gonna have to turn the binder just a little bit to get this, but I've thought about it for sure. I don't want to charge too much for them because I want them to be like very inexpensive, and also it would be a PDF file, like it would be a downloadable file. So at some point I would really like to put these on Etsy. I also have like Monstex ones and Ive ones. So yeah, people have asked me to design other ones, and like I definitely could. I have a lot of fun designing these. I just need to find good PDF files. Like that's the hardest part. Or good PNG files rather, not PDF files. Good PNG files. But yeah. So we're gonna do the Karma version first. I do already have some of these cards. The Karma version, I don't have a lot of Karma versions. I do need to get some more in order to collect all 8 cards. But I have 2 coming from my group order. We were supposed to have more, but that just didn't happen because, yeah. But I do love these fillers. I reuse them every single comeback. I've used them for maybe like 3 or 4 eras now, and it just makes it so easy because one, all I need to write on the sticky note is Karma, because I know that like this means Felix's Karma photo card. But yeah, I've had a lot of like inquiries about them, especially because I made a video about them recently being like, oh, I made more like Skzoo ones, and then I also made some for the mini Ives and also for the Mon Munchies. Oh my gosh. But I feel like that looks so satisfying. I haven't stored Stray Kids like this, but they do also have a lot of cards this era, again, that are like, it lines up. Like this is from the Skzoo version I just opened. Like you can see that it very obviously like spells out something. So I'm like, well, it spells out Karma is what it spells out. I think that's pretty obvious, but I was like, it might be a good idea to like start doing that, at least for this era. And then again, the thing about this is we can always change. I thought I had some A4 standard 9 pockets, but I only have A4 standard or A4 slim 9 pockets. So we'll have to see here. So this is for the Karma set. So this is for the OT8 set that you get in every single Karma album, the trading card set. So I'm going to put this in here, even though I do already have all 8 of these cards, but it's okay. Did you see Hyunjin just like running away? Also, can we talk about Hyunjin's hair and how quickly it grew? I was watching a fan cam of him from, which stage was it from? Anyways, it doesn't matter. But the fact is that I'll post a screenshot of like the Hyunjin I was looking at. I was like, Hyunjin's hair is so long. Like, wasn't it just yesterday he was bald? My favorite part of the Dominate tour was just watching Chan and Hyunjin's hair grow. That's a lie. I had a lot of fun favorite parts of the Dominate tour. But I did also enjoy watching Hyunjin and Chan's hair grow. The fact that Chan keeps saying that he's going to cut his hair, like, I believe he's going to cut it after promotions are over. I believe it, 100%. He'll probably cut it before, like, I think they're going to do, like, an encore show in Seoul. I don't think they'll leave Seoul for their encore. Oh, these are the unit cards. Okay, this was one of the things that I wanted to do in an A4 slim. We're going to put in an A4 plus page. It's going to look a little silly, but we're going to put in an A4 plus page just for the fillers to fit. And then we'll switch it out for an A4 slim page, just because I feel like I'll be able to kind of fill up this page pretty quickly. So, but this is what I'm using for Monstex also, are the A4 plus pages. Little spoiler there. Because these are the double-sided ones, and I'm really excited about those. So it'll fit Monstex cards perfectly. I tested it. I will always test. I don't mess around when it comes to if things fit Monstex photo cards. But we are going to do the 3 Karma units in the middle here. I'm just going to label them as 1, 2, and 3 right now, but we will... I pulled the Jisung Hyunjin Jisung Seungmin Felix one. And then I also on this page was thinking about putting the 4 Walmart units. So let me just take those out while we're here. let me just take those out. I don't know what else I was planning to do on this page, but I thought I could at least do the Walmart units and yeah, these. And then I'm gonna put in a couple of hollow white sleeves. It makes an H, like for Hooray. I love it. Chan would be proud. Just live my life trying to make Chan proud, okay? Okay, but yes. So here's the Walmart units, the Karma units. Like I said, I'm gonna switch this out for an A4 Slim. I just don't have any A4 standard 9 pockets. I really thought I did. It's okay. We may pick some of those up. There's a couple of other things I want from Meowcafe. Like I want to do, they posted on their Instagram and their TikTok, them making, we're going to do the Hooray version next also. Should I do ceremony and then Hooray? I'm going to do Hooray first. It's fine. They posted their OT9 like twice setup with all of the members like border colors, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have all of them except for like 2 colors. So I was like, maybe I'll pick those up. So I might pick those up, and then I'll pick up some like A4 standard size 9 pockets too. But we'll get into it when we talk about Monsta X in the next video. But we are gonna have to set up a lot of pages for Monsta X. They're doing so many crazy things this era, and I love it. I'm obsessed. I went to Opong today, which is where the pop-up is going to be for Monsta X next weekend. I'm so freaking excited for it. I love the girlies at Opong. I love all of my local K-pop stores, honestly. Also, they sell Meowcafe at Opong, so like, you know, it just works perfectly there. Oh, I should have looked to see if they had any A4 standard pages. I was so like I told myself I wasn't going to the K-pop store this week. Not that I go every week. It's actually been, the last time I went was for ATs, for their pop-up. It's just very dangerous because I live so close to Opong. Like I live dangerously close to where they are. And so and I like work pretty close to where they are too. So it's just like, listen, Carolyn, we need to get it together here. But yeah, I can't believe I was so distracted, like so not distracted. I was so focused. I was like, I have to go get the Karma Skzoo albums. By the way, I did pull a duplino, but it's okay because my friend and I were texting this morning, and I was telling her, I was like, we were talking about Monsta X actually, and I was like, because she's also a stay, and I was like, by the way, I am so tempted to go to my K-pop store after work and like go pick up some Skzoo albums, because all 3 of the K-pop stores in North Carolina posted that their like Karma albums were all here, including the Skzoo albums, which I'm so grateful that all of their Karma albums arrived safely before all of the mess that's starting today. Like I'm just so happy that because they're all small businesses, they're all like amazing businesses and people, and I love my North Carolina K-pop stores, okay? I love Kingdom, I love Opong, I love Oh So Happy, like love all of them so much, even though Kingdom and Oh So Happy are pretty far from me, so I don't get to go as often as I would like. Yes, I love them all so much. They're all so great. And I'm so happy that they were able to get like their stock of Karma albums and like IVE albums before the mess that is what's happening right now. Next, we're going to do the accordion versions. I have my accordion versions coming in from Korea. I bought an OT8 set from Makestar. Makestar doesn't have hollow POBs this era. Only HMV has hollow POBs. Are we losing our Makestar hollow POBs? Very sad. Remember when everyone did hollow POBs and then everyone said no? I want the hollow POBs back. But yeah, so I bought those, and then I also, that's all I bought for like a full OT8 set, because last era for Hop I did buy like an OT8 set of like standard albums for myself. And this era I was like, there's just too much happening like US exclusive wise and there's too much happening in general with my alt groups that I just like and not going to do that. I did pick up a couple accordion versions on release day. I usually do just for unboxing purposes. So I have Chan, Seungmin, and Lino's, which is fun. I've had a lot of really good two-min luck this era. Like even my Skzoo albums that my friend, these are the two that are going to my friend. She also, two-min are part of her bias line, so it like works out perfectly. But I pulled the Puppy M and the Lino one, and the Leebit one, rather. Also, what happened to Puppy M with that particular filler? What happened to him? That's okay. And then we're gonna do the accordion POBs as well. So that'll be coming from Korea. I don't know. I may try to split my group order and then just like calculate the individual shipping for like me shipping my accordion versions, and just like pay that difference. Otherwise I can ship them with my Monsta X stuff, but I'm not shipping Monsta X till the end of September because one, Monsta X has plenty of US exclusives. I don't need to have my Korean albums here. I'm not in any rush for those. I bought from Starship Square for Monsta X and Makestar, I think. Did I buy Makestar? Or did I just think about buying Makestar? Starship Square was the one I was most concerned about because tougher to get than like Soundwave, Makestar, trying to think of their other POBs off the top of my head, but it's easier to just do like all the Starship Square, especially the set stuff, because those cards end up being really expensive for resale. Whereas everything else, I feel like I'll be able to get resale, and I'm going to end up with so many like US exclusive albums that I was like, I really don't need that many extra albums. There's not that many versions of this album. So I think I'm going to end up doing like POBs, extra POBs in my Japan order maybe. So we'll see. We'll see. But I don't want to ship my Monsta X stuff till the end of September because I have merch coming from Connect X and that ships at the end of September. So I'm trying to just leave that there and then ship all the Monsta X stuff together. But yeah, these are so cute. This is gonna look so satisfying when it's done. And then we're gonna do the compact version next. I did not even buy a compact version today. I thought about it and I was like, I have so many coming from like my member claim. What was great about this era was that there were so many stores that were like, you can buy like one of these versions. Like they had it for the Skzoo version, for the Karma version, the Hooray, the Ceremony version, and the compact version. So you had like, and the accordion version, you had like options. So that was really nice. Because I feel like in the past they've been like, a lot of stores have been like, you can only buy like the Hooray and the Ceremony version. But they were really, really nice about it this time. It's gotten better every era. I feel like they've diversified like what you can get the POB with more and more every single era. So I appreciate that. Especially as someone who does a member claim. We are getting a lot of compact versions, but it's only because I'm so worried about like tariffs and everything. And I just wanted to have the album with like the least value. Just in case, but we still get the pre-order benefit with it, like the same POB. So anyways, now we're gonna do the Skzoo version. So we have, I put this version last because I do want to collect OT8 cards for it, but I don't know if we're gonna end up collecting OT8 Skzoos, if you catch my drift. We shouldn't. I opened 3 today and I was like, maybe. So we're gonna do, there's the Skzoo card, there's the Skzoo set card, and then the Skzoo pre-order card. So we'll do the Skzoo. Well, let's do the Skzoo pre-order card first. That's the one where they're like holding the Skzoos. So cute. It's one of my favorite sets this era. I love when they hold the Skzoos in a photo card. It is in fact my weakness. I haven't ordered anything from the pop-up. I do think I'm going to try and buy, I want the jerseys. Like I want to try and buy at least the jerseys next week. Everything else I feel like I can get for resale pretty easily later. It's just, I really want the jerseys. Like really bad. And I feel like those are going to be like stupidly expensive later on. So I really want to try to get those. It is the weekend now. So like I'm not going to be able to order anything till next week with my Korean address. So I'm going to wait till Monday because it's not a holiday in Korea on Monday. And then I'm going to buy stuff from the pop-up when that opens. China and Lino's jerseys. I just love... Blue is like my color. Also, like this shade of blue is like a color that looks really, really good on me. It's like one of my colors. I've never had a color analysis done, but from the self color analysis I have done on myself, I really look good in a dark blue. And so I'm excited. It's why I liked the European t-shirt. A lot of people didn't like the European t-shirt, but I also do like red is also one of my colors. So it's like red, black, and like dark blue, I feel like are the colors that look the best on me. Though I've been trying to get into greens, but I can't decide if I look good in green or not. I don't know. I own like 3 pairs of green. Like I have some like green pants. That's really it. I guess I didn't need to do the Skzoo set in the middle because that's like the concept set. It's fine. We can always switch it around if we don't like it. But though, the thing about the Skzoos, right, is that, and the Skzoo version, is that usually when JYP says, hey, here's new merch, here's Skzoos, I'm like, okay, I buy like Leave It and Wolf Chan stuff. And that's like it. Like I never venture out. But I love all of the Skzoos so much. And I feel like this like blind box thing, like when I pulled the Puppy M one earlier, I was like, I want him. Like I want to keep him. So we'll see like what my group order pulls are like. I'm so tempted to like buy more now. And it's not good. I really shouldn't do that. I really should not do that. Carolyn, I really shouldn't do that. But yeah, we're gonna have to see like what happens with those, because my thing is like I could pull it and then I could keep it. I'm sure there'll be plenty of like trading events in North Carolina. Not this weekend. Well, maybe this weekend. I don't know. I think there's a trading event happening at Opong this weekend and maybe a trading event happening at Oh So Happy this weekend. I think it would be fun once I get my Skzoos to like try to trade them in person so that I can end up with like the ones, but I really want a Drakey. I really want a Bokari. I really do. So, you know, and I feel like this is a great opportunity to get a Skzoo that you don't normally collect. Like, obviously I want Wolf Chan and Leave It. Like, that has been my, like, main priority since they announced this version, has been like, okay, well, I'm gonna get Wolf Chan and Leave It. But now I'm like, what if I got others, you know? Okay, last couple things we're gonna do here is we're gonna do POB sets. So we're doing OT8 Target, OT8 Barnes & Noble. And then for the Korean sets, I have, where did my other one go? I have Everline, which is the Washington, D.C. Ones. And then we have HMV, I think it's HMVB. I haven't written it on here yet, but it's the LA Encore. So we have the 2 shows that I went to, because there is no like official photo cards for the Seattle show, which I might just make my freebies those, because they released photos from the Seattle sound check, but they were like neighbor photos on release day, and I was like, hello? I was like, hello, what if we release those as photo cards though? So yeah, I also kind of want the Toronto Encore or the Toronto sound check set, because I loved Chan's outfit that day, but I do already have that card coming. Which one was Toronto? I think Toronto was Soundwave. Soundwave was the Toronto sound check, because I loved Chan in that shirt. And I loved that entire like look they had that day. So I don't know. But for right now, we're just doing HMV, which is the LA sound check, and then Washington, D.C., which is the Everline one, which is the Washington, D.C. sound check. And then also Make Star for my OT8 set of Accordion versions. So I'm gonna put away Target first. I have successfully traded for all of the Target cards that I need. The Barnes & Noble cards are not... I pulled more diverse cards for Barnes & Noble. For Target, if you remember, I pulled 5 Jonkins, but I really love the stay trading community because I feel like it's been really, really easy to find trades. So many people collect OT8 that I feel like, you know, or multiple members that I feel like it was really easy to find trades for that. The Barnes & Noble set is definitely the more sought after set, which I feel like usually happens. Even though they're not selfies. Like, I really thought I would be afraid if they were selfies, to be honest, because what the heck, but yeah, so we have Target. I don't know when these cards are going to come in, but hopefully soon. And with the Barnes & Noble set, I'm just missing Chan and Jisung for these. And I'm looking at that Chan card right now, and I fear for that Chan card. I fear we will not ever get him. My Korean sets, I did put on coming soon instead of the Skzoo ones because... one, I'm probably going to end up getting most of them like at the same time, like especially Make Star and then like the HMV ones I usually see in bundles. Everline might take a little bit longer, but yeah. And then also I'm not going to get them for a while. So I just kind of like, I don't know. I'm just going to like stick them in the back and just, yeah. Also, we have to put in some pages for large inclusions too. This is going to be a really fun era to collect though. I love the photo cards this era. I think they're so fun. I think they're so cute, and I'm just really excited for this concept. This album is so good. So much good music out right now. The IVE album dropped earlier this week, and then also Sabrina Carpenter dropped her new album today. I was listening through it a little bit on my way to work this morning, and I feel like I need more time to digest that album before I provide insight on my thoughts on that album, but yeah. Okay, so then we have the 3 sets here. I think we only have 1 page left in here. Yeah, we do. It's definitely going to be an interesting week in the life of a GOM video whenever this stuff comes. But yeah, I'm just going to put Make Star here because it's going to be its own. Make Star is not, I don't think it's a soundcheck set. No, Make Star is not a soundcheck set. It's, yeah, you know what else is going to be expensive? Is Chan's pop-up 30K1 benefit card. Why? Because he's in the Creed music video outfit. I can't wait for the other music videos to drop. I love the ceremony music video, but I'm so excited for the other music videos to drop as well. I think it's going to be really fun. We'll do, well, yeah, we'll do LA in the back just because... Washington, D.C. I actually did have sound check for. LA I did not have sound check for, but yeah. Okay, so what else are we going to need for large inclusions? We are going to need some 4 pockets for the postcard sets that come in each album. Oh, I also need 6 pockets. I don't have 6 pockets for the tickets, so I'll get those from Meowcafe as well. And then I also am going to have the 2-cut photos. I do have the 2-cut photos here. Are these going to fit? No, they're too big for 4 cuts. So, okay, they do fit in the A4 plus 3 pockets. Or 4 pockets, rather. So we're going to do that. Take Lino out. Thank you for being our test subject, Lino. Do these also fit these guys? Oh, they do. Okay. These don't fit in the other ones, do they? No, they're too small. Okay. So we'll do 2 of the A4 plus ones. Okay. And I think the only other thing is going to be the POB tickets. And I'm going to get some 6 pockets for that. So, yeah. Okay, that's it for the big binder. Let's do the POB binder really fast. Okay, here is the Minchan POB binder. It does also have Changbin in it for a half era. However, I And this is like, it's unfinished because I never went and got like the Sony, like the cards that I didn't get in my member claim. And now I fear it may be too late for that. I mean, I'm not missing that many sets. I don't know. Oh, so happy I have these cards. Oh, iconic. Okay. We're only going to do Chan and Lino for this era, like I said. So I do have all these cards, and I'm going to set this up the same way I have my Min Chan non-album binder set up. So Chan on top, Lino on the bottom. And that's kind of why I was okay setting this up in an A5 wide binder last era, because I was like, if I get to next era and I only want to collect Chan and Lino again, like I'm definitely able to like switch back to that. So that'll be really nice. Also, there's so much room for activities in this binder. I just need to figure out what shipping from Korea and Japan is going to be like moving forward before I delve back into that. I also, like I always say, I'll move these cards around a little bit once I physically have them. Just because, yeah, so we're doing all the Korean stores. I definitely want some lucky draws and things. I usually buy that stuff resale anyways. Like I don't typically buy lucky draws except for 5-star era when I was in Korea. When I went to Soundwave myself and did the lucky draw. So, anyways. The most important thing is just having the fillers in here for the comeback. Almost everything's at my Korean address already too. And then I could realistically like sort or like consolidate everything. I just don't want to be the guinea pig, right? I don't want to be the guinea pig for the first week of whatever's happening. So especially not for a group order. It would be different if it was just my stuff, but it's me and like 14 other people's stuff. So I just don't. That was an extra leave-it that snuck in there. I fear we have an odd amount of cards. I fear we're going to end up collecting more at some point. I just don't know if it's going to be in like 2 weeks or if it's going to be in 6 months or in 3 years. Like, I just don't know. So I'm just going to leave this as is for right now. Maybe I will put in some blank cards just for it to look a little more cohesive. Let me grab a couple of Wolf Chans as well. Also, I'm definitely not going to put the fans pre-listening cards by themselves. Well, I don't know about that actually, but they are like one of the cutest cards. I almost didn't do fans pre-listening because we literally had like no time. I had like just opened my member claim and we did a little poll. I haven't looked through my hop cards in a while. I really want to. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, they're so pretty. I'm so sorry I didn't finish this. I think I'm missing like 2 cards from Hop still too. How did I not finish those? In the like the amount of time it's been since Hop. Like, also, oh my god, look at them. They look like such babies. How do they look so different? How do they look so different this era? Oh my god. Oh my god. These are so cute too. I really wanted Star River. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, how is Lino's hair literally this color? How did they just like, how did that happen? Changbin's hair is red. So like, but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to collect for this era though. And I'm excited to eventually get all of my member claim stuff in. And yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to Meowcafe for sponsoring this video. Like I said, I'll be back with a Monster X version of this, but it literally took me an hour to film setting up for Stray Kids, and I was like, I can't, like, I collect so much stuff for both of these groups. I can't do this both in the same video. But yes, definitely look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye!